With the physical geometry and the topology model, we can generate a schematic view. Let's take a look at some of the settings and tools we can use to fine-tune the schematic layout. But first, let's generate the schematic view. We select the geometry, and in the settings, the Y offset is the perpendicular offset from the selected geometry to turnouts of adjacent tracks. The scale factor is the scale factor for the length of the selected geometry. And fixed offset is not only affecting the turnouts of the adjacent tracks, but also the geometry of those tracks. So let's generate the schematic view. And if we take a look, you can see the main track and the two sidings. If we select one of the edges there for the main line, we can see the scale ratio for the length of that edge. The turnout themselves has a manipulator. So if we grab the manipulator, we can move them around a little bit. After we moved the node, if we look at the edge again, we can see that the scale factor is maintained. If we look at the two sidings, if we want that first siding there to be displayed on the outside, we can use the mirroring tool and mirror edges. So I select the first and the second node, and it will mirror that and display it on the outside. It won't change the order of the tracks, so we'll still have the main track, the first and the second siding in that order. Once we mirror that, we can grab the manipulators there and change the layout a little bit. We can change the layout so it complies with our standard. The breakpoint on the edges, we can use those for adding fillets. We can put in an arc to a line ratio of 0.5, which means it will take the shortest edge and use that for calculating the fillet. After we've done that, we can manipulate those and change the layout a little bit more to suit and comply with our standard.